Without further ado, I got to break it down from my main man. And the DJ was gonna do it, but I got to do it. Brother 7 times wiser. Come on, brother. Bring it, brother.
How y'all doing this evening? Yeah, my name is Bobby Jones. I'm also known as 7 times wiser. Okay, my first spoken word is entitled Abstract Caveat. Check this out. You look at me like I exist. My bleed's still red, ain't that a twist? It propels me to my destined place. Insight's at stake. I'm gonna finish this race. Don't push me away for heaven's sake. To breathe is not a wasted fate. My feelings react to nerves' impact. Imagine a life that's full of facts. I graze to eat at man's retreat, not hashtag Instagram, Twitter's tweet. My emotions evolved, designed, installed. A grand slam commitment, not forfeits resolved. Is the mind a terrible thing to waste? Is epiphany's clarity really hard to chase? To scan the boundaries of bright ideas won't hinder my future over last year's tears. I'll squash the memories of fallacious fears, my eyes wide open to detect, I hear. Sitting in the stands won't clap my hands. Am I a prisoner stuck or a carnival fan? You tell me with ears that see, that ignorance, some grip from me will flee. Encroach my space. Is that the case? Respect 5 feet is where we meet, or deal with armistice, lobbied heat. The scouting report is where you'll find that clock still ticks, it's my halftime. Playing me close won't post your mind. Those kibbles and bits don't pay a dime. That beast ain't cute with monster loot. Didn't take much to dull the touch. Trusting my instincts is not a crutch. I won't let this little thing called life intellectually extend metaphoric's height or become too afraid to hang in there and fight, but got dressed through the mess. Never letting the opinion of myself become less. I'm not trying to change my outcome past. I won't pretend too fast or think too slow. I'll promise to give life one hell of a show. As I look around, the dust starts to clear. That confidence in my ability draws me near. The strength that heals don't come in appeal, nor some beveraged, intoxicated thrill. Spiritually marinated, my inner being is filled. This world tried to break me but couldn't succeed, which won't attribute to prosperity's breed. This analogy, my friend, is not a pun. I'm still the undisputed #1. Program alert. Tribulation, though painful in the end, won't hurt. I'll press on and push hard to put in some work. Not a plastic, fake, viral chirp. I adapt to this life in order to live. My prerogatives poignant, can't be hid. This earth God gives, I must confess. All human beings suffer failings, have needs and stress. Quiet as kept ain't be a regret. Neither instability, no need to fret. So when your chips run out, don't place a bet. Stay focused, intact, not out of touch. So just enough won't be too much. Do we all peak at a similar time? Is it cool to shine deep inside one's mind? To strive for the best, hell, I know ain't a crime. While the world wheels and deals, let's keep it real. With my premise thus far, can anybody feel? Thank you and God bless. This next piece is entitled The Grapes of Wrath. Who was it that taught us to hate our own kind? To disobey the laws of God is whose design? That to party in jail, going to prison is fine? Is our black culture, race, and pride in decline? That plea bargain sentenced who doing time? To disrespect our women, our kids, our homes, like some lost black onyx on barren plains that roam. Who told us that education was somehow lame? To pimp our sisters with drugs as a game? To shirk responsibility, disdain humility? Who told us that a job on the real is no good? To hate the white man by setting fire to our hoods? Who told us to kill and maim each other? Fighting our parents in the streets, our fathers and mothers. From 0 to 100 through our lives, we won't stop. Is it all about the materialistic jigger with the Glock? Who taught us to defame respect, that crab mentality and the perilous suspect, looking at each other like we ain't spit, while the bougie MBAs on the poor still trip? Who taught us our pigmentation color is tattered, blurred vision transparent? Do Black Lives Matter? Is orange the new black? Platinum chains much fatter? Who said the black role model is extinct and dead? From old school to new, a closed mouth don't get fed. That wealth of experience, black exploited whose head? Who told us that fictional blind with our minds to spend all our days in a single minute? That haste over courage has now no limit. We're lost in a void of counterfeit joy. Stuck in a vacuum, little girls and boys. All up in church, we praise the Lord. Back on the block, it's that gat we cock. Heartaches, setbacks, letdowns, bad breaks. Is our fate a lifetime of hate? Can Einstein calculate this conundrum's equate? Our culture, our style, and service, they imitate. To be accepted as a human being, why to hesitate? Black panic increases, trigger happy polices. Stepping over the mountain of leaps and bounds, inherent frustration, black profound. In a depth of despair, whole generations have drowned. Fake, listen to me, fake has somehow become the norm. Dispersed over the earth, we the people I warn. Darker than blue, white, it's me and you, cause couldn't tell, cause our perpetrate is really against who? Don't that man in the mirror look just like you? But let's not get it twisted. Our future isn't reliant nor dependent on the new Jim Crow's ignorant defiance. Quiet is kept with a sleeping giant as space-time swirls. When we wake up, it'll be woe to the world. Flatline. Thank you and God bless. This next piece is entitled The Blueprint. Check this out. Success is only measured by an opportunity seized. It's never obtained by what one's wants only needs. It's an answer to a call that only ends in achieve. Irrespective of circumstance, conditions conceived. An internal fortitude travels beyond what's perceived. The fight to overcome is inherent indeed. Its will and stamina won't deter by fatigue. Its crucible's heat can't deduce bereave, nor when wounded in battle prolong nor grieve. Survival of the fittest does not depend on the physical. Pushed past the brink shines only one's mental. Every man, woman, and child must embrace their wits. It's what separates from the rest, our unexplained commit, a deep-seated desire that can't spell quit. This ultimate condition isn't for the faint of heart. It's time weather tested, not a lost art. The ability to withstand unknown's hidden dread, placed into context, ain't easily misled. Those unseen, unfamiliar thoughts in whose head? The tangible evidence of life's wishing well, not yielding to the chaos when it matters won't fail. There's an old saying, haven't you heard? It's actions, my friend, that speak louder than words. The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat are the byproduct of those that truly compete, who continue in the race to endure that complete. This just in. It's not some far-fetching feat to choose that narrow path where integrity meets. Will only show up one's resolve to persevere, it greets. As we stay in our lanes through life's hectic heat, we'll chuck that deuce to the lane, man, peace. Being marginalized only depicts chagrin. Its effort evokes where the weak real talk descend. Now, see, here they go with that lie again. We'll just purchase some fake. Man, it'll be their win. Deception just blocked where transparent begins. Meanwhile, crucibles purge is where triumph ascends. Keeping it real is our check-in. This poetry exposed, poetic bestows, laced with truth and metaphoric prose. Thank you and God bless. This next one is entitled, and I got one more, my last one after this. This last one is entitled, this is called The Tipping Point. Okay, see, I got saved by grace through faith. I'm not trying to go religious, but I'm trying to keep it real. Is it left, right, or perhaps in the middle? Can the meaning be found through the notes of a fiddle? A joke being the truth, wrapped up in a giggle. Does this point in observation conspire variation? I'm looking for me. Do I seem lost? Being born with sin is the ultimate cost. I pray for forgiveness and for God to heal. Then why do I continue to sin is the real? Just for the record, I want you to feel, with Jesus my Lord, I'll never make deals. Each day I attempt to put my armor on, but like a lost episode, negative thoughts capture emotions overload. Cavalierly I sin. Is that thorn of Paul's and mine now twins? My direct line to God don't clog my free will. Most days, keep it real, I can't stand the way I feel. Wait a minute, wait, hold on. I thought being saved is my spiritual zeal. Do my actions enslave gives me the chills. It's trying too hard, really, just a glimmer of my 1 Corinthians love that seems kind of similar. But don't get it twisted, I love God and man always on a regular. The fullness and glory of God is no joke. The anointed blood of Christ is man's only hope. Don't ever confuse my perplexed inquirer. Grace through faith over sin is my desire. These testimony trials is my witnessed exhibit. In the broad scheme, I'm forever committed. My voice won't be silenced through God's microphone. In spite as the doubt creeps deep inside my dome. Though the pressure I face, I compete in the race. Through fear and trembling, is salvation I chase. Although the world may see me as some low-seated need, in real talk, I'm still a top pick selection indeed. The burden I bear is of little consequence. It's the quest of life's journey that inherent insists, plowing through the mire of sin-stained scent. Purges me clean through faith. Get the hint? The road was paved. To redemption was paid at the cross. Being real in fair weather, is that a loss? My salvation ain't tethered to a man's coin toss. Over 30,000 doctrines, theology is who's boss. I don't need any help. I can do bad by myself. So when I get through tripping, it's God's closest that's felt. As I realize the Holy Spirit in me still shines. The remnant God chose before Adam or time. Being tight with Jesus, it overwhelms my mind. It reassures me to know his love still shows. As my faith, not sight, is sustained, it grows. Now I count it all joy, my tribulized woes, as I pray for the human race. By grace through faith. Thank you and God bless. This is my last one. This poem here is for the ladies. Y'all get ready, this is real. Check this out. From a grown man's perspective. Hope you can feel me, ladies. It's called Hot Chocolate. This shout out I send to my misheard misses with honeydew hugs and lemon drop kisses. Strawberry cream melted caramel we planned. She knew when we met that I was her man. I'll put her to sleep every chance that I can. Don't get it twisted as much as she can stand. Longevity's enticement never can say goodbye. My, mama, sweet potato pie. Her tasty freeze tea got me down on my knees. Don't dare let go to me, she said, please. I promise I won't, I'm still your main squeeze. I feel her desire, our hearts are on fire. My face is buried deep in between her waist. Make Making love to my woman starts with a taste. Her hot, oozy eruption I swallow with ease. That part of her inside of me is the ultimate key. Baby girl drives me insane. My very own sweet, sticky thing. My inhibitions ain't shamed. My manhood ain't tamed. As she grabs hold tight with all of her might. In love, we wrestle all through the night. As solidifies as our romance, it was love at first sight. Our pulsating touch, heated passion's delight. Love's temperature gauge reached staggering heights. What God has ordained will forever remain. Our beacon of hope gripped tight as I stroked. Inside her garden of secrets revealed was my motivation and her private thrill. Elated emotions couldn't begin to explain. My arms wrapped around her sexy, fine frame. Don't hate on me. Please don't hate on me. I'm just trying to maintain every day being New Year's so every night we can come again. Thank you and God bless.